Ride! Ride! For Rohan! As Strider leads the way, you charge forth from your hiding spot. Who is in the lead?
That would be me with Toddles backwards tied to me with a belt.
That's right.
Very well.
Is this a new riding order?
This is. I am allowing you to select your riding order here as we begin.
Those that ride ahead do what? The travel roll?
Mm-hmm.
Your travel roll is better than mine, though, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want to go in front?
I would try, I think, being emboldened by this leader.
Okay. I am happy to be right behind Rioth.
Do I have Rusty back?
I would assume that you do.
I think the what we had decided last time was that Rusty is the only horse we have strong enough to carry me, so I was on Rusty.
So I think you're on my horse and I'm on the horse
I'm
with
on bread,
Taunton.
I think.
Yeah.
No, you're
on butter.
You're on butter. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please.
Second breakfast.
Very well. Riod is in the front with, I'm sorry, who is just yourself, and then Toddles.
Yep. I'm strapped up and I've got my bow out.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that'll be reversed actually. So Toddles will be since I'm controlling the horse, Toddles will be behind and I'll be in front.
Okay. And then who? Piper, you're very quiet.
Apologies. If it's possible, I'd like to be next after that because otherwise I might get hit and die at any moment. So, I'm squishy right now.
Very well.
Okay.
Then Anduin. Or Anduin, are you taking up the rear?
I suppose I am, since in the last pursuit that they made, the person in the rear took the majority of the punishment, and I think it's just myself and maybe Toddles are the only two healthy members left. Everyone else has been shot up and beat up. I will take the rear.
As you charge forth from your hiding place, you burst forth. In the distance, you can maybe see some torches belonging to some of these warg riders, these goblins. In the distance, you can hear, "Back there! There they are!
Oh no.
There, you lads! Turn them pigs around!"
Oh, they're coming.
It's okay. We planned for this.
The traps that Strider and I set up may yet be of use.
Strider is with you at the front, Rioth. You are, just to give you an idea, the Warg Riders have passed where you are going. You have a choice to follow the road or go off the road. Where are you going right now?
Off-road. We're going off-road, I think.
Okay. You begin to charge off-road. Let's bring you back to this map.
But it's this music. I'm dying. It's so good.
If the music gets any more inspirational, I'm turning around to fight. Be careful.
Yeah.
It's too good.
Rioth, please make a travel roll.
Okay. I would, if I am capable of doing so within the constraints of this chase, use one of my dwarven incantations, my broken spells, in order to achieve a magical success with my travel roll.
Okay. Rioth, when you activate this spell, what do you look like? What is happening? Explain it to us.
Okay, so it's similar to what I do with Rusty. In fact, I'm holding both the stirrups as we're going, and once again you see my arms alternating, going up and down, and as you see that this stirrup goes in turn, it makes those sine waves, and it makes a sound and a rhythm as it pats against the shoulders of the horse, and it's as if Butter knows exactly what's going on here. It's almost as if it understands. It's like I'm speaking in horse code, and so
Which is just
eventually
breathing.
Aye.
Horses communicate by breath. Anyway, sorry.
And well, eventually I'm still moving my arms up and down, but then the stirrups go straight, and once I get to that position, it's almost as if I'm guiding it. The sound of its hoofs as it it trods on the ground goes from hoofs on grass, those dull thuds, to sounding as if it's trodding on metal as we glide across the forest floor.
Are you okay? You're breathing heavily up there.
What?
Never
Please
mind.
make the roll regardless.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Good thing
The
you
weary
activated that.
Aye.
I believe it costs you hope to do this, if I'm not mistaken.
It does indeed, aye.
Strider holds forth his sword, and it catches a glint of the moonlight. As he's riding forth next to you, Rioth, he looks over to you for a second, and you see like a wry grin on his face. And he says, "We shall yet win this day." And there is just a glint and a glimmer of light that you see. You see a necklace upon his breast, and it sort of is bouncing and reflecting the moonlight. It's ever so bright. And this is a magical success. So what will happen here is I need you to roll your chase button, please. Make a chase button.
Roll the chase button. The road is clear.
Okay. Charging forth, Rioth, with Strider by your side, the rest of your friends behind you. You can see that there are no obstacles ahead. The hill that you were sort of rushing over is sort of the foothills past Bree. As you continue rushing through, you're sort of up and down these foothills. There doesn't seem to be any shrubs or trees or anything obstructing you. It is open here. As you charge forth, what will each of you do on your turns?
I'm facing them as they're turning around and coming after us. Can I fire a shot?
Would you like to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
All right. Toddles, you can take the first shot then. Or actually,
Okay.
I think
Is there a...
Rioth is in the front.
Yeah, he needs to go first, technically. So,
Well,
yeah.
you guys are technically sort of... You've peeled off from where the wargs are.
Okay.
So if you're not quite perpendicular, but you're at a small angle maybe, and you've started to go off road. I assume north?
Aye.
Okay. All right. So I will say that anybody can go first in this case.
Okay. Well, in that case, if nobody minds, I will, unless somebody else had other plans, like Launton. Okay.
No, not that it didn't. No, you're good.
Okay. Then I will roll to attack. Please hold the line. And it doesn't matter which one I aim at, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is a piercing blow to start us off, Toddles. Okay.
Yes!
Let's see. As the Warg Riders catch your scent or see you charging, an arrow flies through the night. We see it heading directly towards one of the Warg Riders, and they need to make a roll.
Just imagine this hysterical scene of this little hobbit strapped onto the back of this horse, like facing their direction, trying to steady the bow.
It's absurd. Next we'll be bouncing down the river in barrels.
Who would do that?
We can only hope.
And this is versus a 14.
Fail! Damn it!
That is a success.
Yeah.
You do not kill them, but you still deal your damage.
Okay.
Okay. Very well. Toddles, why don't you go ahead and roll me a D6, please. Okay.
3. Is that good or bad? Guess we'll find
Middling.
out. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Right in the middle. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. That's no big deal.
Who's next?
I'll go next. Just so, with Tottles literally strapped to me, I think I'm very concerned that if I even get a scratch, I'm gonna fall off. So I would like to roll, a defend roll, but flavor-wise, I'm sort of trying to wrap my arms around the reins so that if anything hits me, I'm not just gonna fall right off. We'll just do a straight battle roll. Woo, one great success. So it says roll battle to gain a bonus to your defense for each success. So does that mean
You
I
have
get
one extra success. So, as it stands this turn, because you are defending, you will gain a +2 to your parry, essentially,
All right. Okay.
for this
That's my
round.
turn.
Okay. Who's next?
I will go next. And I would like to just defend, or just evade, actually. I would like to do some evade work so that I can stay where I am and not get taken out by anything.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a question about this, though, considering we're doing round for round. Since Rioth rolled well, and there's no obstacles coming, but for evade, it deals with obstacles. Would this only work for that roll, or for the next one coming?
Nope. For the coming obstacles. It's good to evade in the beginning, but there can be other things that crop up.
Great.
Okay, is it alright if I roll athletics?
No, you're on ponyback, so you can.
Okay,
this will be a travel roll.
but if I could, for a moment, fight you a little
Let
bit
the
on it, just
lawyering
because-
begin.
Let the lawyering begin. Because last session, first of all, the rules do not say on the evade portion, it says roll travel or athletics to evade obstacles. It does not discern between either of them. And last session, I was able to evade with an athletics roll. You let me.
I've altered the bargain. Pray I don't alter it again.
Okay, I'll take. Okay, travel it is. Travel it is. I'm sorry. I got it.
Don't incur the wrath.
I'm folding.
No. I'm arguing in your behalf. Don't let him Vader you.
I'm so easily Vadered.
I could
like
be
that as a
mean
verb.
girl, I swear. Yeah, right.
What if I was mean once?
I'm sorry. This in this case, it is a travel roll.
Okay, no problem.
Road is
Just
clear
thought I'd
right
bring
now.
it
I
up.
can't justify an athletics check just
100.
yet.
Yes. Okay. I understand.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thanks much.
Who's next? That is a fail.
I suppose we should make use of the traps that Strider helped me with.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a set mechanic for this, but I am going to lure them into it.
Okay, we'll say this is improvise. I think that this will be probably battle. I will take battle or travel.
I I cannot pass either of those rolls.
What were you
May
trying
I-
to argue?
Well, we never really talked about what kind of trap it is, but I would assume that I would make
a
a trap
snare.
that I...
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case,
Nice.
I will lead them directly to it and jump over it. I could potentially argue it's a feat of athleticism, I suppose.
You are
but
jumping.
I don't...
You are jumping with the horse.
I mean, all of the horse charging and horse stunt stuff in the riding book is all athletics rolls. That does
Is it
seem to
now?
be the way. Yes. So I do think that's fair, given
Where's
that's
that?
how the.
In the
it's not
journey
in the,
section?
It's not in the core book. It's in the Riders of Rohan supplement with all of the horse tactics and horse charges. It's all athletics. But if I can't do an athletics roll, then I would let somebody else do it, because I would not set up a trap that I myself cannot navigate. That'd be silly.
Might I offer hunting as well if you have proficiency, because it's a trap and you
hunting
hunt
or-
rabbits with snares all the time?
Hunting or exploring
That's pretty good.
could both. I could use
Yeah, know
either of
how to
those.
lure 'em
I will
into
take
it
hunting.
the right way.
I'll take hunting.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a good lawyer, Meyer.
You know what?
I have to
I
learn
appoint-
from you.
I appoint the dwarf our head lawyer from now on.
Yes, well,
He is
Attorney
the one
dwarf.
with the contract, after all.
yeah.
It's interesting
Where's my
enough because
character
dwarves
sheet?
don't wear briefs.
Oh God, get out of here with that. That's ridiculous.
Get wrecked.
All right. There we go. I have failed hunting rolls before at critical junctures, even though it's a good skill. So I think I will use hope, or petition one of my teammates if they would grant me one,
I'll give you one. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because I do not want to fail this important roll. Here we go.
Okay.
Hope.
I need everyone to
You can
understand.
spend a fatigue to reroll.
I will
I
take.
would do it. Yep.
That is. I rolled 4 ones.
That's
The worst
Or-
roll you could make. Yeah.
That's yeah. I will take a point of exhaustion here, fatigue, to reattempt this.
Nice.
I was specifically being quiet because I've watched that clip a couple times from last week when there was 2 sour knives in a row. And
Dude, I just rolled 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a Sauron 3 ones. All right, here we go. Taking the exhaustion for this. Boom, go again.
Yes,
There we go.
Oh!
That's great success. That's great.
Much better.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that you definitely see there are 3 wargs that are closing with the group. You peel off 2 of them towards the trap that Strider had successfully set up. Unfortunately, you did. I believe you Strider tried twice. You tried once, and Strider got 1 success, I think.
We did fail some of the trap rolls. I know some of them were not going to work. However, are you ready for my lawyering?
I'm ready.
Okay. May I at least stop and rear the horse back and do the movie thing to get their attention first, and then do it?
Absolutely.
I don't actually have to change the roll or the results. I just need to look cool doing.
Make an all roll, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Boom.
Come on, come on, come on.
I was gonna give you hope, but yeah, okay, that works too.
A great success in awe.
Rusty.
Literally looks awesome doing it, at least.
Yes. Rusty looks very majestic, holding this bear of a man.
Naturally.
And sort of rears back on Rusty, and you see the two warg riders sort of like hunching down, getting like more aerodynamic and rushing, charging forward. You can hear their howls as they get closer to you, and the two of them sort of rush off. There's a glance over Strider's shoulder as he watches you do this, and you rush towards the traps. You can see both of them following close, nipping at Rusty's tail. As they get closer, one of them springs the snare, and the warg is caught. The rider continues forward and just sort of rolls upon the ground. The other warg manages to sort of trip over the goblin that fell off of the warg, and they sort of all make a mess down on the ground. Meaning, this round, only one will close for attack.
We got a 2-for-1 special. I did not expect that, to be honest.
Got a great success. Yeah. Okay, Riold?
Aye.
What are you up to?
Okay. So I've made the initial travel roll, but I can still roll more. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you actually have your turn to make.
So I've got this fine make heavy ring mail at the moment, but it's not really doing much use for me. Can I remove it? Or like unclasp it or whatever?
Doing that while riding on
is
a horse
almost impossible. All right,
never mind. Super tricky. You can definitely try.
I don't think I would. I'm just trying to, min-max this.
Like I said, you can definitely try.
I'm already ahead. I would like to try something in... how close are we all as we're riding together in this road? I'm leading the way, aye?
Yes. I imagine Anduin is quite a bit back now from the rest of the group. But beyond that, the rest of you are pretty close together.
Because I would have liked to improvise... well, as we're riding, I see a tree, and I would like to try maybe perhaps to... Well, I mentioned before, maybe perhaps 20 episodes ago, how, well, we don't have Khazad-dûm anymore. However, the dwarves... The next best thing, of course, is cutting down trees. Because, well, we have no mines to mine. So I was going to ask if I could find a tree, try swinging at it as I ride by to make it fall into the path to block the way. I'm ahead, but perhaps maybe with some timing and some dwarven engineering ingenuity, I could perhaps, make it so that the tree falls down as our last member goes by.
Absolutely. I think this will require...
That's clever also.
Yeah. So this would be qualified as an improvise. I will absolutely allow you to do this. This is not going to be easy. So I would say that this is most likely an attack roll, but I'm giving you a pretty heavy penalty. I'm going to say there's a -2 bonus die to this.
-2 bonus die.
I'll give you hope.
Okay.
But make that only a -1.
And we're going to say your target... yeah, just make a roll. It's -2 bonus die for me, and Toddles gives you a bonus of 1, so plus...
okay.
-1
Do I get a
overall.
bonus for being a dwarf and having done much logging in my time?
No, unfortunately not.
Then I shall roll.
Unless you have one of your attributes.
Oh!
Holy
A
shit.
piercing blow. What would normally be almost an impossible task, Rioth, to try and to fell a tree with one swing of your axe while on horseback.
Okay.
This is a TTRPG, man.
A buttery smooth swing
You're
on
a
horseback.
hero. You managed to fell this tree as you are charging forth. You can feel this sort of thrumming power as you wind up for the swing, and you put forth all of your energy into this strike. There's probably like a few Sam Raimi sort of like camera angles that happen, you know, like way too close on I forget which pony you're riding.
Butter, hence the battery.
Yeah. There's like that wild horse eye that you see, that like super close camera angle, like, what are you doing? And there's like this intense frown upon your face, like, I'll do it even if it kills me. And you absolutely manage to destroy this tree as your swing passed. Maybe it was partly dead, but it won't be in any stories that you tell in the future.
It's a mighty oak.
Very Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I must point out that Rioth is such a beast. 4 out of his 5 dice did not even count because he was weary. He just made that purely off the feet die.
Oh,
Because he's that strong.
He's powered through.
Absolutely. The tree falls. You have created an obstacle, essentially, for those behind the main group. I will say this will be for Anduin and the Warg Rider.
I immediately realized that as far back as I am, there's no way he could time this to perfectly separate me and the warg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay, Strider. Let's see. I think Strider will begin to lean down, and it looks as if he's whispering to his horse. There is just this moment of peace and serenity. Rioth, as all of this intensity has been happening throughout this night, there is just this quiet, penetrating voice that you hear somehow carrying on the air. This gentle urgency. You don't understand what it means. It is in Elvish, but it is enough to quell any fears that you might have. Strider looks up, and you can see this determination on his face. His horse begins to gallop, and with each step that his horse takes, it seems to catch the moonlight. You feel faster. You hear Butter breathing harder. Your muscles tense. All of you begin to gallop faster. Ride! The Strider says this. All of you can feel yourselves continue this chase. You're saving lives tonight no matter what happens, even if you must give your own. You don't know how many lives will be saved, but if those rangers make it back, it could be countless lives, all because of you.
Can I go next?
No. The
I feel
warg rider
completely
must go
normal.
next.
Okay.
Anduin, I need you to make a travel roll for me, please.
Come on.
Shit, that was so cool.
Yeah, that was good. Wait, to 0? Oh, you have nothing. Oh, no.
I have nothing
Yeah, he
in travel.
can't do travel, yeah.
Okay. Roll 1d6 for me.
Oh,
Okay.
If I had spent a hope on it, those 2 rolls were both incredible, so I might have been able to make it there, but it's very rare that I can pass the travel. I'll just
Okay.
take the fail and see what happens.
You and Rusty are both hit by this fallen tree that Rioth has sent backwards. You manage to not quite time the jump right, and it connects. The warg rider is also hit by this, and you will take 5 endurance loss from this.
Okay.
Also, another checkpoint has gone by.
Oh,
I'm just sitting there soaking in the peace and serenity of this elvish magic, feeling the sweet release of nature, basking in its calmness, and then punched in the face by nature as the tree hit me. All right, back to doing it my way.
Who is going first? New round.
Oh, anyone can go first, or the person in the lead has to go first still?
So the warg riders are giving chase. I will say the person in the lead has to go first.
Okay.
okay. In that case, I suppose I shall continue travel and use one more hope to try and at least make this next round as smooth as possible.
Before you do that, make a regular old travel roll. A regular one
A
first.
regular travel roll?
Yep.
Okay.
You can still use hope
So-
on it if you want.
Okay, to make it magical but not to give it a bonus die, so bam, it's going to be a wary failure. But it's still a success.
2 chase rolls, please.
2 chase rolls, okay. 1 clear.
Okay, excellent. The hills are clear as you rush and continue through the night. Okay, now roll me a d6, please.
Okay, 1d6. 5.
Okay. 5. That's not good. The rest of the wargs have picked up on the scent and will be joining things.
I do have a question before we continue, though.
Hmm?
So, the horse whispering we had in the previous round was for what? Would that have given me an extra dice to roll for travel, or what?
No.
No, okay. So what did it do?
I think we're going
Gave you a
faster.
checkpoint.
Yeah, we just got to
Okay.
a checkpoint really fast.
All right.
Okay. What would you like to do, Rioth? You were saying something?
I've done it. I was going to ask if I could. I missed out on a bonus die, but I didn't. So that's my turn.
No, that's
I
not
travel.
your turn. This is for the roll to determine what is happening this round on the road, essentially.
Oh,
you're taking.
I see.
Now it is your turn.
All right. I suppose there's not much I can do, but maybe perhaps evade anything coming my way.
Okay. Go ahead and make it a travel roll.
All right. Extraordinary success.
Okay, that is
Wow, holy
very
shit.
good. Okay,
Times 2.
we're gonna give you 3 of these. That is very good, Rioth. Okay. Alrighty. Essentially, Rioth, you are remaining as vigilant as you can in the lead, and you are very aware that you are guiding this group, and there are many wargs that hunt you this night.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go next now.
Okay.
Okay. And I've got this like elvish, calming, determined tenacity here, and it looks like Anduin is right in front of a rider. And I'm not going to attempt a kill steal, so I'm going to.
I don't think
fire my
Anduin
bow.
minds.
Okay. I don't think he minds either. Right.
3 warg riders that are
plenty.
right on.
There's plenty to go around.
All right.
So,
I'll hit the same one I hit last time then.
okay. So this is with an extraordinary extra 2 successes. How would you like to spend them? You can.
Pearson blow and then mighty.
I believe you can do that. Let me just double check. I'm almost positive you can. You have a special bow. You have a keen bow, right?
I do. Mm-hmm.
So you only need 9 for your.
That's right.
Okay. Yep. You can absolutely do that. All right.
Okay.
Let's find out if they are able to make this roll. This is versus a 14. That is a fail. How do you kill them, Toddles?
Oh.
I think Totals has the most kills in their entire party put together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
I like to think that like Anduin is raising to go attack and my arrow goes like right past his hair and but he's not worried at all. It's just like because I can't really see. I'm short. So I think him raising his spear allows me to aim. And so I'm like, oh, okay, he's pointing at exactly where I need to point my arrow. And so I think it's teamwork. And yeah,
That's
and then
so
the arrow
metal.
obviously pierces them right through and then they fly off the, Lord of the Rings style. Something crazy happens and then the thing's flying around all over the screen and it's
She
great.
does the Odysseus axe arrow shot thing, where
Yeah.
you shoot through the eye of the axe.
As these
Oh my
wargs,
goodness.
as these wargs get close enough to where I'm starting to feel like I might actually need to pull out the spear, and I turn to go stab it, and it just gets caught by an arrow. I don't even look back. I don't even need to look. I know who shot it. I just kind of smile and put the spear down and keep going.
Aw.
it's like little rainbows or little like honeycombs on each of the arrow shafts.
Okay, question. Now this is my mini lawyering. Since I still have an extra success that I didn't end up using since the Pearson blow killed it, can I say that the teamwork gives a bonus die to Anduin for his next attack?
Only if I'm attacking the
Sure.
road with a travel roll.
Oh,
Sure. Why not?
okay. All right.
Who's next?
I attack the road with a travel roll. I wasn't even going to attack. I was going to try and regroup because I was falling behind.
Well,
But
do whatever you would do.
but,
I was
I
just trying to
mean-
use my success.
I mean, you're kind of talking me into it. You're telling, when you have a big hammer, everything looks like a nail, and I have a very big spear. These wargs are getting close. I'm just going to do what I'm good at. I'm going to turn around and stab it in the face as they're catching up with me. Well, not turn around. I'm going to keep riding straight with the group, but I'm going to like trust. I know that Rusty is a very
Competent horse. Competent.
well-traveled and competent horse, so I believe that if I loosen my grip on the reins, he will not immediately run into a tree. So it's not like I'm driving a car. He is intelligent. I'm going to turn back with the spear and stab at whichever one is closest to me.
Rio has left like a butt crack imprint on Rusty's back. It's like your favorite
Like a
chair.
camel. A reverse camel.
Yeah.
Why is the saddle dwarf-shaped? Yeah, I will go for it. I think my usual rather ferocious style of running at things and roaring is kind of oddly absent, as I am calmed by some unknown sort of magic. I just kind of calmly look back in slow motion and take a rather relaxed breath, probably more than it should be for the situation, but Strider's magic is having its impact, and just go to shank this one behind me. I'm going to use the orcish spear for this, because that's a one-hander. I don't think it's reasonable for me to turn back with two hands on horseback. That makes no sense. So I will roll this one. Bum, 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 bum. Bum.
That is a great success. You've got an extra success. How would you like to spend it?
I will make it a heavy blow, because I cannot pierce here.
Okay. Very well. And
So that is
12?
12 total damage.
There is a howl behind all of you as you see Anduin spear this warg rider, and warg behind him yells in pain, and you draw some blood. Okay, who's next?
This is, as a reminder, mainly for listeners who may have forgotten, this is the poisonous spear that we retrieved from an orc earlier in the story. So I'm still not entirely sure how this poison works, but I know it's nasty stuff, and I just stabbed him with it.
So this would have had to been if it was that same spear, it would have been used at that point, the poison.
Okay,
but,
so it has worn off at some point?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not infinite. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Not magical, yeah, okay.
I'll have to go find a snake and extract some venom and re-poison it.
Do I still have that mushroom?
Who's next?
All right. Do you want to go next?
No.
No, go ahead.
I
Come
want
on.
you to go next. No, I want you to go next.
All right. Well, being the exact opposite of Anduin and Rusty,
So you hang up first.
I know that if I turn around at all, that Bread will run into a tree. So, as boring as it is, I'm gonna do another defense roll to hunker down and stay safe for myself and Tottle's sake.
I can't remember. Did you succeed on the first one that you made, or did you fail?
I did, yeah. I succeeded on the first one, and then I succeeded on this one too, with a great success.
Okay. Very well. Okay. So you are maintaining that 2 extra to your parry rating. Okay. Viper.
Yes, I would also like to defend, and keep running exactly where I am.
Okay. That will be a battle roll.
All right. Whoa!
Ooh, very nice.
Oh!
Okay. You get a
Well done.
+1 to your parry rating for this round.
Great.
Okay. Until your next turn is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Okay. Strider. What I'm gonna have Strider do. Where's that die? I don't have enough D6s. I have to roll this shit multiple times.
I've got one. I can roll for you.
No.
I promise I won't fudge
No. Oh. Okay. Strider says, "Look to the south. There are more."
Oh,
Please roll a d12 for me, Lawton.
sure. Oh no,
You
I did
better roll. You better roll a 1 or a 2. I'm watching you.
Unless a 12 is good.
I'm not looking.
That is a 1.
I have willed it into existence again.
Okay. There are 3 warg riders that are cresting the hill.
Okay, I mean,
They're headed from the south, basically going this way. Okay. If Strider didn't see them, they would have been able to engage in this combat, in this round. Okay. The warg riders that are engaged and on Anduin right now. Let's see. We're gonna have them attack with spear. That is a success. Anduin, you are you drive your spear through the leg of one of the warg riders into the warg. They sort of break off briefly, and as they do, they spin with their own spear, and they manage to slice into your side, dealing 3 damage there. And then the other one will come up on the other side and try and spear you. That is a fail.
Oh.
The spear strikes against your own as you parry it away. New round. Who's
Leader
first?
goes first still, right?
Yes,
Rioth.
Rioth. I need a travel roll.
Okay. What is my hope like? Oh,
I gave you one. I gave you one.
I don't know if you can give me a hope to do a magical thing, or it has to be from me, Loremaster.
I believe it does have to be from you.
Damn, sorry.
Okay. No, don't apologize. I would have taken it, but I'm also stupid and I didn't. I shall try again. Use a hope for travel reasons. Weary failure.
Okay, roll 2 chase buttons, please.
But it's a weary successful failure. And the road is played twice.
Okay, that is good news. Okay, the road is still clear as you charge through the night. What would you like to do on your turn, Rioth?
I think things have been okay for now, but my rolls have not been amazing. That being said, I guess I shall stay the path, stick the course, and I kill that tree. I think I'm feeling okay. I don't feel like drawing back and attacking nothing because I think I'm gonna just keep being evading unless I can do anything else, Loremaster, that makes more sense.
You can still evade if you'd like.
No,
This will potentially override your current evade.
Okay, it'll override my current
evade. You
evade.
can defend. Would you like to defend?
Roll battle.
It will increase your parry if you manage to successfully defend.
I do have a really bad parry. Okay, go! Weary failure.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You still have 3 evade points right now, which are good things to have.
Okay.
I guess since
That's my
we're
turn.
2 checkpoints in, I will say that those evade points essentially last for this checkpoint. Okay,
Oh, okay.
who's next?
That's my turn.
Okay, Toddles.
Yes, let
All right.
Toddles kill another place.
Yep, I'm gonna try. Well,
Strider
I'm
has
gonna try.
warned you that there are 3 warg riders that are coming from the south now as well.
Okay, I will hit one of those. Or try anyway.
So just because I think it's fun, I'm going to rearrange the map a little bit. Just do it like this because you guys are coming in at a different angle. Okay. Let's see here. That is a success. Which one are you aiming at? The one you aimed at from before?
No, I was aiming at one of the new ones from the south.
Okay.
So the leader.
Alrighty.
This one here.
Very well. Okie doke. The arrow sails. And you see it, it doesn't quite hit like anything vital, but you hear like a in the distance.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn. Yep.
Who's next?
I mean,
Piper, Lanton,
I'll just go
Anduin.
ahead.
Who's next?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'm definitely rolling defense again. I'm so afraid. And hell, you know, for giggles, I'm giving myself a hope. I don't want any chance to please succeed.
Oh! Very, very nice. This is a +4 to your parry rating right now.
Oh God!
Wow.
My parry's at 21.
Jesus.
Man's untouchable now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Good.
I'm essentially doing this. I'm on this. I'm on the other side of bread, as low as I can get without throwing Toddles off, since we're tied together.
So you're using the horse as a shield.
Yep.
Got it. Poor horse.
Bread's tough.
He's tough. He can take
You
it.
can take it. Yeah.
Who's
You
next?
know who can't take it?
Stale bread, they call him.
You know who can't take it, though? This warg behind me that I've had about enough of.
Piper?
Get...
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm also gonna still defend. Sorry, just gonna defend again.
Okay. Battle roll.
Battle roll. Okay. Yes.
Okay. That is another. You have an extra 1 to your parry rating right now.
It doesn't. Does it stack
It
from
does
the
not
last
stack.
time? No, it does not. Just double checking. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anduin.
Are we using the stance system when we're in horseback melee?
Yeah, so good question. Essentially, it's kind of reversed, right? So Rio's would probably be like in rearward stance. And then you guys can be in whatever kind of stance you want besides the person in the front.
Okay.
I can be in defense stance, technically.
Yeah, definitely.
But that... Okay.
Last
all right.
session, we forced the one in the rear to be in forward stance, which is why I took all those hits.
Yeah, I think this is forward stance.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the 3 in the middle are whatever you want, and then the one in the rear is forward stance, and the one in the front is rearward stance.
Okay. Well, forcing me into forward stance means I will probably take more damage, but the warg right behind me is not going to like what happens next.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Out of my face.
Okay, that is a regular success, which for
I
Anduin is a crushing defeat.
I know. I am.
Would you like to spend a fatigue to re-roll that?
The fact that it is only a normal hit makes me quite sad.
I mean, you could
It makes-
spend a fatigue to re-roll that if you want.
You know what? I will be baited into it.
Yes!
I know it's what you want. I will take the bait. Die.
Oh, the same thing!
These rolls. I'll just have to take my result and live with it. But I did hit it last turn. I don't know how much health it has left, but does 4 damage potentially finish it?
4 damage does not. It is still up.
These things are just mountains of health. All right, well, that is my turn.
Did someone say mountain?
Strider says, "Continue leading the way. I will try and peel these off." And he will fall back to guard the hobbits.
10
be
success
careful.
dice. I've rolled 10 with not one extra success.
Salt. Okay. So Strider is going to fall back and protect the hobbits, which is a very good thing right now because the Warg Riders will be advancing. And they were definitely about to come into the flanks there. We have 3 Warg Riders that will be engaging Strider.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's see here. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button. Doot. Okay, that is a Gandalf rune, which is a fail. The first one swings at Strider, and he just kind of parries it with his sword. There's just a spark and a flash in the night. Another one. Another fail. This one goes wide and just misses its mark. The last of the Warg Riders. Another miss, just barely. This time catches again Strider's sword. He spins and parries the blow, sensing it coming from his flank. The 2 that are behind you, Anduin, that are giving chase will now try and strike you with spear. Okay.
Time for that forward stance to bite me in the butt. Here we go. Give me the damage.
Oh, that's a piercing blow. Okay, I need you to try and protect against a 15 injury rating.
A 15.
Can he get hope for this one? I can't remember what our
I can give him hope because he's one of my focus, so he can get 2 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
By all means. 15 injury.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh my.
Right on the nice edge.
Just barely.
Oh my god, that would have been so bad. Okay. You still, however, will take 3 damage as you successfully manage to avoid a piercing blow. Just barely, Anduin. You feel the spear sort of dig in to your side, almost piercing something important. For now, it's just your flesh. The other Warg Rider. Fails as it tries to strike you.
Holy shit.
Yes, another slim miss. The spear this time clatters against the haft of your spear. New round.
The rolls from these Walk Riders. I just want to throw it out there that we have Gandalf or somebody looking out for us, because if you look at almost every single one of them was a make it break it by 1. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Gandalf, you say? I'm going to... Well, because we've been enhopened by this, Strider fellow, I'm going to burn more hope to try and get this magical travel success to go. Weary failure.
Okay, 2 chase rolls, please.
Okay, weary successful failure. And the road is double clear again.
Okay, wow.
wow.
Super lucky. How
does he do it?
I do have the weighted. These tables are weighted, so there's a percentage chance for each thing to happen. And the road is clear is the most likely thing to happen. So that is showing itself now. That is a good thing. Okay. Rioth, what would you like to do with your turn?
So am I still evading? Am I still guileful on this horse for this checkpoint?
You
or
have
no?
not reached the next checkpoint, correct?
Okay, in that case, I shall. I suppose I shall roll defend. So roll battle to try and increase my defenses for this turn. Then, in that case, great success.
Excellent. Okay, you have added a +2 to your parry rating right now. I'll make a little red indicator for that. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, who's next?
I really want to get this thing off my heels that keeps biting me.
Me. I go next.
By all means.
Okay, I'm shooting at the thing that's biting at his heels.
Okay.
Given your tendency to just kill them in one hit, perhaps you hit the other one and just take the full health one out.
All right.
That's why.
Extraordinary success. You've got 2 extra successes. You cannot get a piercing blow.
Oh,
I
not
can't?
quite.
No, because you got
okay.
a 3 on your initial.
Oh, okay.
You can go for a
Okay.
double heavy if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
And what's your strength rating?
2.
Okay. So that will be a extra 6 damage. Very nice. Okay. Arrow sails past you, Anduin. You can see it catch the warg rider, probably like somewhere in the ribs. Something probably like breaks a rib bone or something. It curses in the night. Okay. Who's next?
You know-
I will
Okay,
do
right.
another defend roll. Yeah. And okay. Sorry, I'm just having to keep track of my hope because my shadow's so high that like it's very easy for me
Yep.
to be like, oh, I'll just give everyone a hope, and then be like, oh no, I'm miserable.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Battle roll.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it.
Keeping that one that one parry extra.
Keeping that one
Yep.
parry.
Okay.
So,
hey, it
I-
works.
I would like to go next, but just to make sure, according to combat actions, and I don't know if they apply fully here, but a secondary action is drawing the weapon. So, can I pull the bow out and shoot it within this turn?
So
I'm pretty
here's
sure the rules say that you technically can, but you're on the back of a horse, so
Yes,
I have no
that's
idea.
what I wanted
here's
to make sure.
here's the tricky thing. You and Toddles are sharing a pony right now.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
because of the logistics here, I'm going to say no in this case.
Okay. Which is more than fine. Then I will think of something next. I want to do something ridiculous, but
Dragging Toddles along for the ride.
I'm right
Before
or
you
die,
do
it's
your
fine.
ridiculous thing, may I stab this goblin?
please stab away. I'll
just
take
really-
a moment.
I really am chomping at the bit to stab this goblin and get off me!
Oh my lord! 4? I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh,
It is.
just do?
He rolled a
What did you
1
just
on
do?
his feet die, 4 6s and a 3 on the success die.
Quad heavy, get off me!
Yes.
That's 4 times 7, 28 damage, get off me!
Which one are you aiming for?
I think they're both roughly equally damaged, so it doesn't particularly matter. If I were trying to be mathematically appropriate, it would be the one that Toddles just hit, but honestly, the one that bit me has pissed me off more. I'm killing that one.
Okay.
28, I don't even know what I think I wait until it comes in to bite me again, and I invert the grip. Instead of holding the spear like a lance, I hold it like an ice pick. And when it comes in to bite me, just straight down on the top of its head.
Oh, that is incredible.
There's
Yes.
Yeah, there's a horrible like cracking sound as you connect with the goblin, just fracturing and breaking its skull with the impact's force. Okay, who's next?
Okay, so I have an idea, and you can tell me if it's feasible or not. I understand it puts us in a little bit of trouble, Tottles, so I will be communicating this to you. I'd like to take my 25 feet of rope and move out to here and drag it behind until it catches in one of the feats, if possible.
Okay. You
But I
are
don't
giving
know,
up you're giving up your defense to do this.
I know, but I need to know if that's a thing that is possible and what I'd need to roll for it.
You absolutely can try to do this. This will most likely, I would say, this would be a battle roll.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes. You can do
Okay,
it.
so...
Trying to do some advanced battle tactics here.
Yeah, I'm, okay, so I tell all this to Tottles, like, I'm gonna try and trip him up, and I've got the rope. Are you okay? Can you got my back?
Yeah.
I know you do.
Always.
All right.
What
so
do you
I
need me
pull-
to do?
I pull out, just keep him off me. And I am, I've got the rope, and I'm going to string it backwards as much as I can, and I'm going to try, and as it's backwards, I'm going to get a little bit past Anduin here and release the rope, and I'm going to be going back and forth. I'm serpentining a little bit to try and see if I can catch the feet of this writer right here.
Okay.
Toto, do you have any hope for me? Can you
Yeah, absolutely.
direct me
Take it,
a little
take
bit?
it. You get two.
I'm gonna give you a -1 bonus.
Perfect. That's
because
more than
this is-
fine.
This is you're trying to do
Now
something.
you get a
got
plus
Toddles.
1.
Yeah.
Because
So
I
you're
was
just an even.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do the Star Wars maneuver and tie up the feet of the wall?
Yeah, it's 100%. This is an AT-AT.
Perfect.
And
Right. So when I give you hope, you get 2, so it's going to take away that negative and give you a
Okay.
plus 1.
die like Wedge. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, Gandalf rune!
Very nice. That is an
Great
extra success. I'm gonna say that you managed to trip up 2 of the Warg Riders as you do this.
All right. As soon as I do, I release the rope to get him. I don't want to hold on to it anymore.
Okay.
And there goes the
That is
rope.
a good plan. Okay. You
Well done.
explain what this looks like here, Lanton.
Okay, so I'm communicating with Toddles the whole time. It's like, I need you to tell me when to go left and when to go right,
Left.
okay? Because I can...
Left, left, right,
all
right, left,
right.
left,
So, and
up,
it's
down.
dragging across. And I think
Now.
as soon as I feel... Yeah, she says now as I feel the slightest snare. And I pull but let go. Like, just enough to try and create the smallest bit of tension. I probably hurt my hand in the process. I would imagine I'm going to get a rope burn from that one. But I pull and then I let go. And I still can't really look back too much. So I don't know how successful I am.
It's okay, Longton. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Oh, okay, right.
I do, though. Because I can't help but look at it, right? So I'm just like, holy, it's great. You did such a good, you got 2 of them. Oh,
Have
God.
you ever
So I'm
have you ever
describing
seen the
everything to you.
Have you ever seen the
Yeah.
Blues Brothers?
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah.
You know the ludicrous car situations that
Yes.
happen? The car's
Yeah.
like flipping like 10,000 feet into the air.
That's what's going on
The
behind
Warg
me.
Riders like fly backwards, getting tripped up at ridiculous speeds.
I'll
They just
never
kind of fly
know.
back.
It's a Grand Theft Auto online lobby.
Yeah. Horrific.
Spinning out of control.
However,
Right.
because you have done this, I'm going to say that you have fallen back 1 space.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Strider will try and dispatch this Warg Rider. Got a pretty ridiculously good chance to make that happen.
Yeah, if he could just
Don't
murder him.
say
that'd
it
be my
beforehand.
favorite.
You're going to jinx it.
Have we learned nothing?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna yell a few words of encouragement to Strider. You're doing so great.
Okay. Yes, Strider strikes the warg rider and decapitates him. You just see the sword flash in the night. Toddles, as you start to fall back, you get a little closer to Strider, and with a blur, this turning motion, he first twists to the right and then spins left and quickly extends his arm. The goblin atop the warg is unable to keep up with the speed as their head just goes sort of flies backwards, and the warg starts to patter off to the side. The remainder of the warg riders, this one, will now try and strike out an Anduin with a spear.
Here we go again.
Let's go. Oh no, that's me. Damn it. Hey, all right.
That is a fail. The warg rider strikes out. I'll bring your head back, red hair! And strikes out, and you just batter the spear away before it hits. Okay, new round. Rios, we need a travel roll from you, please.
I think I'm fumbling with my beard before going, we're mostly red hair. Never mind. And then rolling. And I guess, do I burn my last hope on a magical success? I failed every single roll so far.
I'll give you one.
You can't. You can't for his magical.
Right, okay.
But you can give me one just to give me one dice if you would like to.
Sure.
Okay.
If you need it.
I shall take it.
Yeah. I feel like this roll matters more than most.
And so I roll. Success!
Ho!
And only because of that hope.
Please make a chase roll.
Okay. Nope.
The hope has been so effectively
The road is
used this session.
I have a feeling I've been burning my hopes for nothing because with my successes, I've been rolling twice, not once.
Well, no. When you fail with your travel roll in the first roll, it's like disadvantage in D&D. I take the worst of the two outcomes. You've been getting extremely lucky with your chase rolls.
I see.
Okay. All right, Real, what is your actual turn action? What are you doing?
I have no ranged weapons that I feel I want to use. I'm still weary. And so I think I'm just going to stay on the defensive here. Because I'm not able to do much else here but lead. And so, battle defense. Whoop.
Very nice. Okay, we're going to give you your parry rating is instead of +2, it is now +3. Okay. Very nice. Who is next?
Me.
Okay. What are you doing, Tiles?
Doing that apparently.
Okay, a piercing
Gandalf
blow
rune,
plus
by the
an
way.
extra success. I'm assuming you're doing a mighty blow with your extra success
Yeah,
there?
if the Pearson doesn't kill it, yeah. Am I able to turn it into 2 Pearson blows?
No.
With the Gandalf rune or no?
It goes through and then back into it again.
Yeah.
She has a homing arrow that just keeps zigzagging back through.
the guardian of the
curved. You
galaxies.
understand? It's just.
I mean, she's called Threadgood, right? So the arrow will thread through the skin
She knows
of the
what she's
creature.
doing. That's right.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that.
That's so good.
Yeah.
It's Carillion, the elf from Vermintide,
Yeah.
the homing arrow that goes back and forth through the target.
What's a good name for an archer?
Oh.
That is a successful defense against your piercing blow. However, you will deal a nice amount of damage.
All right.
The arrow sails up. You can see it actually rakes a horrible scar across the orc's face. like leaving this horrible bloody
peeling his
wound.
skin back.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
almost got him in the eye. He just like narrowly avoided the eye from this. It just probably breaks the cheek and like also just a horrible scar across their face. Okay, who is next?
May I?
Whoa.
Kill him.
That is a success, Anduin.
I am.
Better luck next time.
I am somehow failing to get the extra successes to which I'm accustomed, but I still hit it. Will 4 damage finish the job?
No, it will not. You
These
do.
guys have so much health.
You do manage to strike with your spear and leave another bloody trail on this creature's skin. You see horrible, like, peeling wounds, like, across its face, and, like, just horrible, like, black ichor sort of pouring all over its body. It's, like, barely keeping it together right now. Who's next?
I'll go next. I'm going to do something completely different and hunker down and do a defense roll.
All right.
Oh! What?
Oh.
Only one.
One.
Still better than none.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Piper.
+1.
I'm going to also do something completely different and hunker down and do a defense roll.
Okay.
See if I can carry the 1. Whoa!
That is another 1 extra parry rating. All right.
Yes!
Piper, you're just kind
It's
of
not
looking over your back.
nothing.
And imagine, like, every time you look over your back, you know, to see what's going on, it's like a different scene, you know? You see wargs, like, leaping in, blood flying through the air, arrows sailing past. It's like a strobe effect almost, you know, as these things are happening, flashes of metal glinting in the night. And Strider will fall back to help Anduin. The Warg Rider now has a new target. Strider begins to fall into stride with you, Anduin, and he says, "We must dispatch them quickly.
I am
Horses will be run
trying.
ragged." And he marches, he's sort of riding in tandem with you, and you see, as you're looking back, you see the Warg Rider reach out with their spear, trying to spear Strider. And that is a miss. Okay. Round 8.
In response to his comment, their mounts are very strong. We have to take off the riders with precision hits. I've hit this thing over and over.
How many have you killed?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Start keeping track. I'll have more goblin heads than you this night. And you see, like, out of the corner of his eye, there's a wry smile.
Fair enough. I'll start with this one. And I'm just gonna try to, like, break the turn order and try to stab this thing again.
You're gonna break the turn order.
So before you can do this, now since
right.
you want to be the badass, you gotta make the travel roll.
From the rear?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. I love it.
All right, why not? Here, have a 0.
Damn it.
Okay. Please make 2 chase button rolls.
All right.
Wow! Holy shit!
There's nothing on this road.
You have gone off
Just do
road.
this.
Okay. Very nice. There's only a 50% chance for that to happen, by the way. So,
Off-road, more like no road.
Yeah. Incredible. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. 10. You've had 10 road is clears. What the fuck? I don't know what the odds are on that one. But it's 50% chance.
Look.
50% chance is the normal weight on that. Hold on. We got to roll this to see if it's... Yeah. Oh, it can happen. It's just fucking unlikely. Okay. We had 11 in a row before somebody rolled something different. Holy fucking shit.
Saying, yeah.
I'll do you one better. I rolled 20 success dice over the past 4 turns with not one extra success. But then that one that I hit for 30-something damage was like all 6s.
Very nice.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
It's
okay,
balance.
You were banking them up.
Regardless, Anduin, how do you kill this last warg rider?
This is the one that just said something about red hair. I'm going to drag you back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think as it comes in to try and shank me again, I grab hold of its spear with I let go of the reins with my other hand for a moment, and I seize its weapon, and then stab it. And as it says, I will take you back, I just take its weapon instead. I don't say anything. I just think it's kind of funny that I take something from him instead as he dies.
Okay. Absolutely. You strike out with your spear, and the warg rider falls. You hear Strider yell, "We are clear for the moment. Find a place for us to rest."
Oof.
All of your evades and battle defense are now resetting. Rioth or one of you can be the scout and look for a place to rest momentarily.
What would you roll
that's
for that?
explore, right?
That would be an explore roll.
Not me, then.
My explore is... I have 3, and it's favored.
I'm throwing you a hope. Just
Okay.
helping you out.
Okay. Let's go. Whoa!
Great success.
That's a very good thing, Piper, because this was a very important roll.
Oh, good.
So, you find a place to rest. And you can all sort of take a rest. Through the night, you hear sounds of wargs and such. Strider sort of tells you all to... We need to rest our horses. If we do not, they will be run ragged, and we will all be cast on foot the rest of our chase. Everyone catch your breath. We will rest here as long as we can. And he sort of puts a hand on your shoulder, Piper, and he says, "You have some keen eyes and some good instincts. This will do us well, perhaps for the night."
Thank you.
Tend to your injuries. I will keep watch.
I think as we're resting, I'm going to now remove my coat of mail and I suppose apply it onto, or drape it over butter as if some sort of barding. And just so that, once we get going again, I'm not going to be a burden.
Very well.
I'm going to hitch up Rusty in our hiding spot. I'm quickly going to walk back out to where we were fighting, though. Take advantage of my ability to see in the dark and find those the warg bodies, and I'm going to collect extra spears from them because I realized that.
Okay. You can definitely do this if you would like to. You'll have to. Well, I'm assuming you had gone quite a ways to try and find a resting spot.
I
You can travel back to where you were if you'd like.
I didn't want to interrupt your narrative, but ideally I would like to grab these before we even run off to the hiding spot. Like after we killed the last one that was chasing us and there's like all these dead wargs around, I want to pick up 3 or 4 of these spears so that I have something to throw.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Roll me a, let's say a scan roll.
Sure.
Each success will give you 1 spear. Okay.
A feat success.
Okay. You managed to find 1 unbroken spear.
That will work. That's good enough.
Once we're actually in the camp and everything else like that, and just so everyone can sort of visualize, I've got this idea that I'm almost like a mummy at this point with all the little bandages, right? Like individual fingers are wrapped in bandages because I was so injured. But even with those little injured fingers, I have a piece of paper and a quill, and I am writing down a tally because I heard them. I was right there with Anduin saying that. So I'm writing a tally of how many that I know he killed himself and how many Anduin killed. So I'm keeping score. I don't know if anyone
What
noticed,
about me? Are you not including me in
yeah.
the score?
You want to be clear? If you see me, because I heard him talk about
definitely
those
lean
two.
over and I'm like, what? What about me?
Well, I mean,
Are
I
you
can
not
put you.
keeping track? Do you not think I'm a
I don't know.
hero?
It was. But no. Wait. I'll put you on there. I'll put you on there. Look at titles. I draw a little B.
Yeah, but
Alright.
I'm behind now.
You're.
I'll never catch up.
What do you mean you're behind? You what?
Well, you've already started tallying those two. I don't remember. Do you?
You don't just make up a number. To start off
No,
with.
then it
I mean,
doesn't
come on,
count.
Come on. But
It
there's
doesn't
so many
count then.
already. I mean, it's.
No,
I mean,
no.
yeah, I'll give you some of
no.
mine. I mean, it's fine.
No. Then it's not really. That's not really. It's fine. I'll just wander off.
I am going to try and remember how many she's taken out. If it was important for her to say something, that I'm actively trying to go. I mean, there was 3 in that one, so I'm trying to remember numbers as best. It's probably so way off, but I can tell you that Strider's way at the bottom, according to my tally. Way at the bottom.
I'm going to walk over to Launton to see what he's doing and then lean down and say, "He better stay down there too if you know what's good for you."
Sometimes I'm not looking.
I'm going to lose to this random guy we just met.
All right, so I'll put that away for now. Then I think I'll probably try and find a comfortable place to go to sleep.
Very well. Are the rest of you sleeping?
Is this counting as a full rest, or is this counting as just a short rest?
This is counting as a short rest, essentially. So
Okay.
your fellowship, let's see, what is it? Your strength rating in your endurance comes back.
Yes, if it's only counting as a short rest, you restore endurance equal to strength, which is still really good for me and Rioth.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take my +2.
Yep.
Take,
your
take
strength
what you
rating.
take what you can get.
Yes.
Your strength rating is restored to your endurance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What? The strength.
Your
rating.
endurance
Strength
goes up
rating.
by your strength rating here.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Which I
Please
think is-
reset your parries.
Yeah, back to 17. Do we do the
And we
fellowship
should-
stuff?
We should also figure out how to distribute our 8 fellowship
Mhm.
points as well.
Sorry.
To replenish
just,
the hope.
Yes, I agree with that, but also Launton, for the most part, everything that we're fighting is bigger than you, so your parry rating should not just be 17, it should be 2 higher.
If it's close to me, right? Like it has to.
Well,
'cause
like
that's-
it if you're engaged, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
anything
if it
that's
gets
bigger
close.
than you.
Thank you.
So, okay, just a reminder, yeah.
I'll write that down. It's like a +2 if they're close, right? Or something like that.
I just leave mine on because if I'm ever in combat with anything, it's
They use
gonna
their
be
bows a
bigger
lot,
than
though.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah,
for me,
that's
I
right.
have to.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
That's fine.
He
I wrote
can
some down, so I
adjust the
remember.
parry rating if it's a bow, but otherwise you end up forgetting. And
Yeah. Yeah. So for the fellowship points, you should probably just like I'm at 6 hope right now, but I have no shadow. So
I would very much like some back if
Yes.
possible.
yeah.
Yes, go for it.
would like
Does anybody else
one.
need some? Yeah.
I've been spending it for travel, so
Yeah.
I'd like one, maybe, or two.
Well,
I will take
abstain?
none.
Okay.
You're okay.
Anybody else taking some?
How much
Hyper
is their
needs
total
a
again?
pattern.
There's 8 total.
I am greedy and have hoarded mine. I don't spend it, but that also means I don't need to take any to restore either. So
So
you can have all of mine.
I have 11 right now. My shadow is 8. So, and I used 1 this session, I think,
Yeah.
or 2.
I'm
Yeah,
at
maybe.
10, and so
Okay.
I use my hope pretty sparingly. I don't have shadow, but I would like to get that back. Otherwise, I might be in
yeah.
trouble.
Maybe
And-
for sake of making this easier, just use the dice roller in the game and just type something like, for example, mine is currently 7 of 9. So I'll just put 7 of 9. Just type
Oh,
them and
just
we
to
can
see where we're at.
so we can
Okay.
see the whole group at a
Yeah.
glance and tell where
Sure.
it needs to go.
Great idea.
As much as the Hobbit's hope batteries, I kind of feel as if
Oh,
the
I'm
closer
sorry.
you are to shadow
17.
is more important. But
Not 20. I'm sorry.
I mean,
6
it
or
is,
17.
but I used 6 hope this.
no, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yep. I don't need it. I don't really need any. I just won't be using it often. So, as long as everyone's okay with me not being super luxurious with my hope, then I don't need more.
Just to be clear, when your hope falls below your shadow, you're considered miserable. So if you ever get a Sauron rune, your success die don't matter at all. It's an auto fail. That's what happens when you get miserable.
Right, which is
Yeah.
why my shadow is currently 6, so I'm only 1 above my shadow.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're taking some. We know that. We're just trying to decide how much.
Who else is dealing with heavy shadow? As I look around the camp, who is like starting to get depressed at all this? If you have more than 5, or 6, speak up.
Yeah.
I have 8. So,
So it's just Piper and Rioth that seem to be
yeah.
struggling, it seems. Oh,
I mean, for this round itself, there's nothing wrong with doling out. Since Sottles has multiple foci, pumping you up some would be good. So what if we did like a 4, 2, and 2? So 4 for Tottles, 2 for Rioth, 2 for Piper.
Works for me.
Works for me as
we
well.
could do. How about this?
you are
How about
incredibly
this? We
low
do-
yourself, Lawton. Don't be too generous.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Do you
like,
want me? I'll do 2 and you can do 2?
No.
Oh.
It's okay. Because 6 hope is a lot to use, and I don't know what's to come, but I imagine it's probably similar to what we've been dealing with already. I'm not doing much, and I can't do much outside of my battles rolls. And 6 is still a lot, and my shadow 0. I'm okay. But considering how you can help multiple people, that's way more important. And I want to make sure Rioth is okay, and I want to make sure Piper's okay. You need the padding. This is more fair this way. We all have a lot of our own. Yeah.
I am
Appreciate it.
convinced. I am convinced with Lawton's reasoning. We should do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already added my points.
Great.
Perfect.
Very well. Okay. Rioth, please
Right.
make a travel roll for me.
Okay. The travel roll. Please, I mean, I'm no longer weary. I'm almost naked in dwarf terms. Let's see something good.
I've got this vision of this moonlight and this dwarven
Feat
bum.
success.
And the wind is blowing his hair.
All right.
Without our armor, dwarven clothes are like medical gowns, you know, the butt's always exposed.
Absolutely, yeah.
Aye.
Roll a d6 for me, please, Rioth.
3.
Okay. Toddles and Launton, please make awareness rolls.
Ooh. Great success.
Thank goodness.
I'll throw the other one to Tottles.
Thank you.
Launton, please roll me a d12.
I feel like that's just standard in all of these. Every night that we're on patrol, you help me make sure I'm doing my job right.
That's
good.
related
Oh,
to
that's
cheese.
terrible.
Toddles starts like picking flowers, and you're like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
there.
I'm just like,
No, no.
telling, spinning a
There's
yarn,
flowers
telling
over
a
there
story.
too.
Yeah.
Toddles, see how far you can see the flowers.
That's effective.
so, you are able to get a little bit of a rest here. Few hours pass. You hear the sounds of wargs in the distance. Strider sort of checks in here and there and says, I think they are off our trail for the moment. We must rest while we can. The horses are rather ragged. We can get a few hours of sleep at least.
How much longer do you think we must maintain this pace? Is what I ask him, but I'm also asking you, Loremaster, how do these checkpoint systems work exactly is what I'm getting at here.
Whichever comes first, the chase points or the checkpoints, you will
Oh, okay.
end this chase.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
And Strider says, I'm not sure. However, if we can make it to the last bridge before the troll shoals, we will be crossing a river that will be sure to ruin whatever trail they may have.
You don't think they will cross and pick up our scent on the other side? Water will not mask our scent for long. Do the wargs simply hate water?
The further we move from the Weather Hills, the further we move from their homes, it will be much harder to track us further from their homes.
I think we have led them far enough that your men of Gondor are likely safe by now. At this point, I think we just need to make sure that we live. Let's get to this river then. You know how far it is?
A few days.
All right.
If we keep at this pace, our horses may not make the journey.
I worry more for the horses than for us.
You are truly a man of nature and one of the river.
Nature has provided me all that I need. Seems only fitting I show some respect in return.
Perhaps in a different time, you may have been a ranger, a brother.
I think perhaps in some ways we are even more alike than you and I think. The magic you spoke to your horse. A tribesman in my tribe, I have seen them do something similar. I almost wonder if perhaps the same spirit watches over you and I, albeit maybe with a different name.
What I whispered was not magic. It was a plea.
All the more similar then. For it is a plea that I have made every time.
Get some rest. I will keep watch. So,
As you say.
Piper,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a roll from you.
Oh, okay. What kind?
I need you to roll against the shadow.
Oh,
This will be
Okay.
this will be a roll of your choosing. Either valor or wisdom. And this is in regards to how you're feeling right now. I'm going to leave that up to you.
I'm gonna choose valor.
All right. You think this is because of... You're not sure maybe if your bravery is failing you?
Yeah, because I think there was a version of me who fought a sea serpent and survived and was brave and overcame my fear. But I've been through a lot since then, and I've become injured, I've become unconscious, I am cursed, and my closest loved ones are on this quest to uncursify me, and I could not feel more in this moment of a useless burden, because I'm too scared to fight for fear of taking wounds and making it so that everyone else can't continue. And so I do feel like it's not possible for me to be brave anymore without potentially hurting those I love.
As you fall to sleep, Piper, it doesn't take long for a dream to take hold. Whispers, there are familiar sounds around you. Languages that you don't understand. You can recognize these feelings taking hold of you, Piper. When you are asleep, you open yourself to something. There is a cold sensation at your hip. There is feeling like a hand crawling along your side. You look down and you see a hand reaching for your sword. It is shadow. It is smoke. It is upon you. You see it happening. You feel these shadow-like hands crawling along your body, trying to break into your mind. What do you do?
Oh no.
You see this happening, Piper.
Yeah, I try crawling. I'm like crawling backwards off of the bed roll that I'm sleeping on. I'm trying to get away from them. I'm reaching down to grab the sword that they're trying to get and hold it close to me. I've not unsheathed it, but I'm kind of trying to unwrap it from me and trying to hold it close so they can't get it as I'm crawling backwards. No. No. You don't know me. I'm the one you got. Now, are you done with me? Or did you have more to say?
You cannot hide from me.
I'm not hiding.
Starry friend.
As you hear these words, fire begins to wrap around you. You feel the shadow hold and the fire burns, and as the shadow moves, it forms into the slit of a pupilled eye on fire.
Starry friend.
Fire begins to roil and move all about you, and with a start, you hear Piper scream.
Piper? Piper, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Piper! Piper! It's a dream, it's a dream.
You're all right,
Open
you're all
your
right.
eyes.
Are they on us?
Open your eyes.
Oh, no! I draw my axe. Guy.
I'm gripping to Anduin's arm. He could see me.
What I?
Strider moves close to you, and he puts a hand on your cheek. He says, "Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. We are here. Your friends are here." Strider looks towards you, Anduin. And Rio.
I just look I just look confused, like I want to help, but I have no idea what she's even talking about.
When Piper mentions these things, you're confused, Anduin. Then, sharply, like nails on a chalkboard, you feel cold. And fire flashes in your mind. You see glimpses of what Piper has seen. The eye.
Is it looking at me now? Or am I just seeing a faded memory of what she just saw?
Make an insight roll.
Huh. How fitting to roll the Eye of Sauron while looking at the Eye of Sauron.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's if you look, even though it's favored, it's 2 11s.
I'd like, yeah, I was going to point
then
out
a
that
third 11.
it's a
Sauron twice.
it's a favored skill for me. I just rolled it twice. Double Saurons.
It is worth
Hold on.
noting that
So
Hold on.
Yeah.
You rolled
Okay.
double 11s and 11 on the success dice.
That's the Lord of the Rings equivalent of rolling
Rule of
666.
threes. Yeah.
I just rolled 666 on the dice, looking at the devil.
I feel like that.
Rule of
is
threes.
So
I'm going to need everybody to please
Oh no.
Yeah.
make a shadow roll. I will leave it up to you if this is valor or wisdom. But you
Can
are-
I go first, and then if people choose the same thing as me, if I get bonuses, it would help, or no?
Sure.
oh,
Okay. Wow.
Oh shit.
all right. I'll roll next because why not?
Holy shit. I think that's the first time I failed a fucking shadow roll.
I succeeded.
I'll go. I failed by 1.
Before I roll, I still need the answer. Like, is it looking at me? Or am I seeing a memory? Because if it is looking at me, this is a valor roll. But if I am seeing into Piper's memory, then this is simply my wisdom.
It is focused on Piper.
I see. I rolled a wisdom with a great success.
You can allow somebody else to pass if you like.
Piper made her roll,
Yes.
so
Ruth.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think,
he takes,
yeah.
he
I
takes
won't
like
say
one
no.
more. He's
I know that Rioth is in a bad way with the shadow at the moment, but my first instinct is probably Piper. Even though I realize I am not talking.
passed.
I know. I know.
Okay,
Hear me out.
sorry.
Even though I know it's not actually looking at me and this is just a memory, I feel like instinct would take over and I would step in front of both Piper and Rioth, even though there's nothing actually here, and just say, "Leave us alone. Else in my lifetime I will watch you fall."
And no one says this into the air. Toddles, you and Rioth and Lawton, you see nothing except Anduin trying to stand before Piper and Rioth. This is foreshadow for anybody that has failed. For anybody that has succeeded. This is 3.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
in what way does my great success apply? Does that just take
Well,
someone's...
Yeah. Stop somebody else from failing.
Then I think Rioth would hear my challenge and consider his a success, although I think he's still in deep trouble regardless.
I still get 3 more shadow.
This was not the
Question.
time for me to fail that roll.
Question. Can we quickly just refresh on when shadow, like, is an issue beyond miserable?
Sure. If your shadow equals your hope, madness, your total hope, madness takes over. And
Okay.
you react, and you move down to the next step of your shadow path.
Rioth,
Aye.
Did you go?
did you just hit that threshold?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Thank goodness. I don't need a
I would
dwarf
like
going...
to point out it's probably because of those 2 hopes that we just gave,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
No,
now
this is his maximum
maximum
hope that
hope.
matters.
Oh.
Not even the current points. He's about to have his shadow level bigger than not his current hope, but his hope tank. Like the gas tank is about to be overfilled by shadow.
Aye.
Yeah,
Not
essentially,
yet.
what happens is when your shadow reaches your maximum hope, ill-favored on all rolls.
Jesus.
You can get rid of it in only one way, by playing out a bout of madness or a violent reaction, marking a significant step in their downward course towards degeneration.
He tried to take the ring.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You gotta have a Boromir moment.
Yeah.
A Boromir moment. I was thinking more perhaps maybe have, I don't know, like a Thorian Oakenshield moment or something, you know? Like, he's the same shadow path I am, so... But I suppose we'll find for later, you know?
So, Strider sort of looks at all of you and says, "We need to keep moving then. If the eye has fallen upon you."
The eye. What is this eye? Is this the shadow in the east? Does it see?
Aye.
Strider breathes heavily and says, "This is evil. The shadow follows us now. It has seen. It has seen us. Sauron knows you are friend to Gandalf. Your curse it has put us in grave danger. We must make all haste. We have gotten all the sleep that we can for now. I am sorry. We must keep moving."
you don't need to be sorry. I get up and I go over to Brett. It's not on you. It's just, what do we have to do?
The elders of my tribe have long stood vigil against this evil in the east. I have heard it called many different names. The Shadow, Mordor, Sauron. But never have I seen it face to face. I did not know it had an eye. And if it insists on watching us, I'm gonna turn and look at Strider. I do not care how long it takes, or how hard we have to push. I will see that eye fall. One day. Sooner or later. My people have stood vigil against it for generations. It will not end with me.
Let us hope so, Anduin of the River. We must make haste. Gather up whatever strength you have. We ride.
Let's. I have to collect more goblin heads after all.
Strider seems to not pay too much attention to that comment. Launton?
Yeah.
When you made those comments to Strider, you saw something strange in his eyes. He almost looked guilty. There was something he did not say.
I won't say anything to him right now.
Muster the horses, and Strider climbs aboard his horse. What about the rest of you?
All right, Tuttle's belt around.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell me if it's too tight. There we go.
That's fine.
He's like,
It's fine.
I...
Thank you.
So, did we get any sleep or no?
You did. You got your
Few
short
hours.
rest. Got a few hours.
Okay.
I
almost-
Normally,
It's almost
Mm.
morning, but it feels far away.
normally sleeping overnight would heal us fully.
Nice.
This haunting, essentially, from this eye, I think prevents us from getting any actual rest.
So we only get our strength rating instead.
Yes.
Okay.
You are haggard, road weary,
Mm.
and you still have a long way to go.
Aye.
Sorry, Piper.
Fountain,
What were
could you?
What were you going to say,
Piper.
Piper?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I quietly get on Jam, and I just sort of look at the group, and I say, I'm sorry, and then I just start quietly moving in the direction that Strider is walking, unable to look at any of you.
I'm gonna stop Piper. Just put my hand on her shoulder as she's, trying to guiltily sneak away. Piper. If anyone should be sorry, it is me. I am the one who's brought this curse into this group to begin with, not you. It is all three of you trying to help me that has landed us in this mess.
no. No.
No.
No, there's not to be sorry for. You don't take responsibility for our choices. Don't do that.
Correct. I will not take responsibility for your choices.
Thank you.
Just as you, Piper, should not take responsibility for mine or for theirs.
I
Keep
am
your chin
here.
up.
I'm not taking responsibility. I'm taking responsibility for myself and for myself. You're all in grave danger.
Grave danger that I would have been in regardless. This curse has haunted my generation, or haunted my family for generations. Hundreds of years. This has been my bane since before you were born. But do not rack yourself with guilt. The only guilty one was my great fathers. Hundreds of years ago. They were tempted by the shadow and gave in. If anyone is at fault, it is Andoran, my ancestor. None of us. So remember where the enemy is. Remember whose responsibility it is. You cannot take that burden upon yourself. It will weigh you down and destroy you.
I just thought I could have. I just thought I'd bear it better.
It is heavy. But your little hobbit shoulders have proven more broad than most men. Just keep it up. We're almost there. Fetch the horses. We need to make way before the light comes up. In the middle of the day, it'll be even easier for them to follow us.
Aye.
Strider, we are ready.
Yes, yeah.
Do you think you could sing us a song?
Oh, I think I might have a song here and there. Let's see. I start singing a song that is, it's not sad, but it's, I think there's a level of somberness. I imagine it starts slow, tells a story of a hobbit on his way to see his sweetheart. And along the way, he runs across somebody who's in a brook. And he has to stop. But he gets the lower parts of his legs much more muddier than he would have wanted. But that's okay, because he helped the person out, and he's going to keep on going. And he sees someone, and they're trying to lift something up. And they can't do it, so he stops, and he helps them lift up the box. But now he's all dirty up front. He goes a little bit further, and someone has loosed their chickens. He's trying to help wrangle him. He gets a few scratches here and there up his arms. By the time he gets to his love, he is an absolute mess. But it doesn't matter, because regardless of the journey, made it to the end. And the song sort of leaves with that little hopefulness of making it to the end.
Would you mind if I named it?
Oh, please do.
I'm going to call it The Last Bridge.
Oh, I love that.
Please make a song roll.
Even at the risk of losing hope when I really shouldn't right now.
I'll do
I'm
it.
going to use one for song.
No, I'll give you hope, and that
You
gives you
sure
two.
you're good for it?
Yeah, this is why I asked for some.
Sure. Here we go. Success. Just barely. Right on the edge.
Okay. Rioth, you have a bonus to your travel roll. An extra bonus one. I need you to make a travel roll for me, please, as the journey continues.
Okay. So I have a bonus 1 to my travel roll. Correct.
Yes.
We move. Success.
Okay.
A miserable success, but a success nonetheless.
Roll me a d6.
A 6.
Okay. Anduin, please make a hunting roll. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the luck today. Oh boy.
I've always thought that dice are overrated and maybe we shouldn't always listen to them every time.
Okay.
I have rolled so many Sauron eyes today.
So. The next day is rough. You all gain 3 fatigue.
Okay.
Ooh.
And please roll me 2d12, Anduin.
A 6 under 1.
That's not good. Okay. Okay. I was hoping you were not going to get a 1. All right. Very well. So, there is more to this chase that continues into the next days. You are left without rest as you are hunted by these warg riders. Day after day you are chased. The horses barely get any sort of rest. You are all haggard and weary, and as you think you have no more left to give, the largest of the warg riders that you have seen thus far has given chase. There are 7 accompanying this large goblin who now hunt you as you make way to the last bridge. I hope you do well. Good luck. Oh boy. You can all feel that your companions, your fellowship, are straining. Your horses are haggard and weary. Please orient yourselves the way that you would be in this group.
Someone else can take the front. I'll hold the rear.
I'll take... Oh boy, it's not even gonna matter, but I'll take the front.
What?
Unless...
No. Don't do that.
I mean, so it really depends. Piper, can you do travel rolls or not?
I have 1 pip in travel.
Right, mine's favored. Yeah.
Okay,
no,
all right then. Go for it.
You gotta do it. Are you on my back this time, or are you on Piper's?
No, you strapped me in, so I'm on yours. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me. Oof.
As Rioth tries to move back to take the rear, I'm going to kind of intervene. Rioth, I know your bravery is beyond question, but the length of your arm, I question. You should let me take the rear.
That's why I have this axe, which is almost as tall as he is, and I, GM or Loremaster, would like to implore that we both are rear at the same time.
Very well. You can do so.
Side by side.
Aye.
Volley?
Very well.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
I will ride side by side with Rioth and hold the rear.
Oops. A mighty red warg, covered in all sorts of war paint, is charging in the back of another group of warg riders. They have been plaguing your journey here as you get closer to the last bridge before the troll shaws.
The last bridge.
Please, I would like one of you to make a awareness roll.
Any one of
wary.
us?
One of
I'm
you.
wary right now, so it's not a good idea
Okay.
if I do it.
I could. I've got 2 and it's favored, but
My awareness is very good. I will
yep,
make
go
it.
for it.
I'm gonna give you a hope, Anoman. I don't care
As
if
you
it
wish.
kills me. I'm giving you hope.
Is it 1 or 2? I forget if...
It'll
I
only
have
be
a
one for me.
focus.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. How am I rolling I rolled another sour... And
the
a
dice
1.
are all over the place tonight. Oh wow, this is not
Alright.
the time for this to happen.
I did not make the awareness roll.
Okay. Very well. Somebody roll a d4.
I got it.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The entire group will be engaged.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's
At this point.
so many bad rolls to make this all happen. It's so many. This is worst case scenario. Right now. Okay. I'm so shocked. Launton, please make a travel roll.
Weary failure. I won! Again!
You know, I almost used a hope for that, and then at the end I was like, well, if I had to use a hope, I would have made it.
Okay.
2 chase rolls?
2 chase rolls. Oh, fuck!
Oh.
No!
Ambush.
Oh.
Oh my god! How did you make it worse? No!
It's what I do.
Oh no! Okay, roll another d4.
I will. Please don't.
No, I think I have
What
to do
are the
it.
odds, right? Just kidding. Oh.
Roll a 0.
Oh, you rolled it. Okay. But shouldn't I have rolled it? I mean, shouldn't I
Too
have
late,
rolled
buddy.
it?
I'm sorry.
Too late, I did it. He said somebody.
Another
and I said I
huge
would.
red war.
Could we maybe perhaps we invite the idea of multiverses, and maybe this multiverse needs to be rewritten over again.
This isn't Marvel.
Oh god. Okay. Actually, let me delete this because I think it's slowing stuff down now. Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy, this is not good, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Okie dokie. Who's going first?
I would
Launton.
like to go
Well-
first. Oh,
Lantern.
of course.
Toddles, you have a rope.
Yes, I do. Is it on your...
I mean, you're
Saddlebag,
with
though?
me.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm carrying it around. It would be in the saddlebag, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is your choice. I can't make it.
I wouldn't be carrying around like a 50-foot rope. I'm sorry. That's in
Sure.
my saddlebag, probably.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What does... all right. GM, what does the view in front of me look like? The road is clear, I get that, but
Yeah.
what sort of landscape are we running on?
A few miles ahead, you can see that there's, it's rolling hills, okay? So occasionally
hills,
there
yeah.
are some rocks and things, there are some shrubs, there are some trees. Several miles away, you can see the river.
Rocks and trees. Is there any way? No, words are too strong. All right. I'm just gonna have to go for defense, I believe, for now. As much as I wish I could do something else.
Are there any
And-
tall cliffs or elevated areas near us?
Roll an awareness check for me.
Better this time. A success.
No cliffs, but some steep hills.
Ooh. Is this something for all of us to be aware of, or only Anduin?
All of you. You can all kind of vaguely see what's going on. Question is whether or
And-
not you're able to take advantage of it.
Well, okay. So we know that they are unfamiliar with this land, right? They're unfamiliar. They're not. This is not where their home is. They're a ways away. I would like to hope that we've had a conversation about the land and how we're going to ride. And is it possible that Strider would have said, you have to be careful. There are points where the hills will drop off suddenly. I'm only asking because I'm wondering if there's any way to bait them into something.
This
I
is
don't know
entirely
what.
up to a roll.
All right,
So if you would like to
Shit.
use improvise, you can do that.
I do. Tottles, can I don't want to empty your tank, but could I get a +2 because it might matter greatly because I'm wary.
Yes.
Try not to keep doing that. So what I am trying to do is I'm trying to bait these three since they're coming at an angle to see if I can get them to... Oh, it's a success!
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I could get at least one of them to misplace foot in something. I am trying to figure this out as I'm going.
Sorry, quick question. Do we get an open and volley or not because it's an ambush? I forget how that works.
No.
Okay.
You hiding is the one that
Yep.
you needed.
Okay.
Okay. Lawton, twisting and turning with Butter. You manage to and again, Butter is weary. You can hear the haggard breaths. You have run this horse too hard.
We're on bread.
A bread. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We're on bread.
You have run this pony too hard, and it is lucky that you are able to sort of pull off this maneuver. But you manage to draw away a warg rider, and they miss sort of the edge of the hill here, the apex of the hill. They misjudge and sort of stumble, and they do that thing where they sort of try to paw at the ground sideways, and they just can't get the proper traction that they need, and you see they just kind of slide sideways and fall down the hill as you continue to ride. That is
Alright,
it
yeah.
for Lawton's turn. Who's next?
I would like to go next.
Sure.
And
Before you do anything too crazy, I will turn and look to see what your plan is, because
My plan
You're about-
is to do something crazy and attack them.
I will
Let me
attempt
go
to be the
first.
voice. I will attempt to be the voice of reason here and say, your axe and my spear are not matched for 10 of them. We need to lure a few away first.
Aye.
Let me go first.
Okay.
I want to unhearten. I haven't done this in a while, so let me just look it up again. Rally is what it is. Okay.
Whilst she's looking it up, Loremaster, since we did not really find any high cliffs, and I think we already established there's no river for a while, I will look for the most common hazard then. Dense thicket. Can I see thick vines, branches, any area that looks hazardous to traverse? Or even if it's not that hazardous, just the thickest place, even if I could ride easily through it.
So this will be related to a roll that you make. Basically, we'll make the
Okay.
roll and we'll determine what happens after. But Toddles wanted to enhearten first. Toddles,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
you've gotten a
Well, a
Gandalf rune.
Gandalf rune, so I believe that means everyone gets a bonus die on whatever they're
Anybody-
attempting to.
Well, anybody that is basically in like combat range right now.
No, that's a normal success. I'm pretty sure any extra success
You
it
didn't
gives
get
you
one.
an extra one, but if you get a Gandalf rune, it's everybody.
No.
I thought.
Gandalf is a
No?
regular
Okay.
one.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anybody who's doing fighting then.
Gandalf makes it so
Alright.
that your success dice are just extra. So whatever you roll on your success die can give you extra successes, but the Gandalf makes it a success. You can roll all ones on your success die and get a success with a Gandalf rune. That's what it does.
I see. The bonus is applied to all player heroes fighting in a close combat stance if 2 or more. Okay, got it. It's been a while, sorry.
Okay.
I-
So, let's see. What can we give you? Let me give you the little rally flag. That's what we'll do.
I have my plan. I'm going to try it.
What say you? Hew another tree? What?
Okay. You are looking for some kind of hazard to lead them in.
Not even necessarily. I'm not necessarily looking for an existing hazard. I'm just looking for an area with dense foliage. It doesn't necessarily need to count as an obstacle.
Okay.
And given
Awareness roll.
our terrain, okay. Don't give me a Sauron for once. There we go. Success.
Oh,
Okay. Success.
You got a Sauron, by the way.
Did I? I'm glad it's a
Oh,
favored
wow.
skill then to
Yeah.
dodge that Sauron.
wow.
Yep. When the 2 is
I
better
will-
than the 11.
Yeah. I will just I'll look to Rioth and say, stay the course. Fight the ones that stay with you. I have an idea.
Aye.
And I'm going to break off to the left slightly.
Okay.
And I'm going to like rear back on Rusty and actually point my spear at their leader like it's a challenge before riding into this foliage.
Okay. You managed to draw 1 now. As they get closer, you sort of quickly peel off, dragging them into like a bunch of shrubbery, basically. They just get kind of bogged down, and they will sort of fall back as you do this.
Oh, that wasn't the plan. I didn't get to the good part yet.
Okay. I
But
might
this
make you
is
do
really
more.
good.
Well, if only one of them bothers to follow me, I may not even do it.
Well, you only got 1 success, so yes.
On which roll?
On this awareness roll that you just did. If you got more, I was going to give you more.
Okay. If only one of them is following me, I'm not even going to bother.
Okay.
I have a plan in mind, but I need to get a bunch of them to follow me. Even the one that just followed me, I don't think it would even fall back. Like, I'm not riding through anything too hazardous. It would probably still be following me. So
It is essentially out of the fight for now.
okay.
That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You are.
I want to tell you what I'm planning, but I also don't want to spoil the surprise for the listeners, I guess, is what I'm getting at here.
Okay.
But I have an idea.
Okay.
I just need to get a bunch of them following me. What would I need to do to get them to target me and follow me?
Probably an
All
all.
roll.
Yeah, I would say an all roll. But you've already kind of decided on what your original course
That's
of action
fine.
was. So I'm gonna
That's
say.
fine.
So this is gonna change up the order a little bit. Then I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
We're gonna put you kind of just ahead of Rioth right now. Okay.
Okay. I'll try again next turn then. I need to get them to follow me.
Who's next?
So that's me for now.
Did you
my
roll with your
turn
bonus
now,
die?
I suppose.
Oh,
he
actually,
didn't,
no,
he didn't
I did
do
not.
He didn't do a combat roll. In this.
It wasn't a battle roll.
Oh, right,
True.
right.
Now, and Darwin said, don't do anything foolhardy. I forget the actual word, but I am in the rear. If any of them come close enough for me to swing at as we're moving, so I'm not necessarily stopping to fight and not pulling back, I will swing at the nearest creature with a Baruch Kazad! Kazad Aimenu! It's kind of what I do.
All right. Make your roll.
Don't forget
Okay.
your bonus.
All right, so
So we start with the all roll, I believe.
And you're
Okay.
in forward stance.
Yes,
Aye.
forward stance.
forward
Launch-
stance, full roll.
Launton and Toddles are in rearward. Anduin, Strider, and Piper are in whichever stance you want. And Rio, you're in
So-
forward.
There's no bonus with the O roll, is there? It is in a combat maneuver. No, okay. So 2.
Wow.
Okay. Now, if it was 3, they'd be weary the entire encounter.
Okay, and with the 2 extra successes, what does that do?
It means that all enemies are weary, even if they're like thingy 2 and above or whatever it's called.
Oh, so the big guy's wary too, potentially. if he's
That's a very big deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That was a good move. Let's hope you survive. I wish I was joking. This is very scary. Okay.
And then I actually swing at one of them.
Okay. Now this will be with your bonus.
Aye.
Plus any hope that you want to use.
I can't do that. But so when it comes down to who I can attack, I can attack any of these creatures,
There are
or just the-
6 within range
Holy
right now.
shit.
so I can't attack the red boy.
Correct. Well, they're
Okay,
all
in that
red.
case-
These are different wargs than you've seen before.
Aye. I meant bigger, redder, big boy.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Out of melee
No
range.
matter. No matter. I shall still try. 1 minute. I close my character sheet, for luck. 1, 2. Bonus die. Roll.
Okay, that is a
Oh.
great success. How would you like to spend it?
I can't spend that to make it piercing, no, can I? In that case,
Let me double check. I don't think so. But you did have some special bullshit on your axe, didn't you?
it's a piercing at 10.
So you can make the axe a piercing weapon.
Oh no, yeah, piercing at 9 even.
No.
Nope, in that case,
It's a
heavy blow.
Okay. And this will be 1 extra success. So what is your strength rating?
My strength rating is 7.
Okay. Plus 1, so you get an additional 8 damage with this attack. This heavy axe blow. Rios, you know this is bad, and you know that you need to inflict as much damage as possible. You bring the haft of the axe down, lopping off one of the arms of the goblins atop the warg rider right now. They're still... They scream out in pain, but they are still galloping towards you, looking ferocious. These goblins seem to be much more afraid of whatever's following them than they are of you. Okay, who's next?
see.
Me.
You've gone already, Toddles. You've been
Oh, yeah, I
hardened.
did. That's right. You're right.
Viper.
Yeah. Just I want to verify a couple of things. We have to kill all of them, right? We can't just chase them to a checkpoint and lose them at that checkpoint if we get enough points.
You can absolutely do that.
We can do that.
You do not have to murder everything.
Okay.
We just have to survive.
We just have to survive and keep running. And can you, I just want to double check what things we get points. Make it to the next
Yeah, I also
checkpoint defeated.
want to, while you're
Successfully
looking
evade.
that up, want to remind y'all that Lawton and I did give you an actual special item with that horn, which I think either does the enhearten or something with the battle roll. I'd have to look it up, but we made a special item with those horns. We gave you both. And it gives you bonuses if you use it.
Yeah.
I remember it gives you makes all favored or something.
Yeah, which might be usable, which is fine. I tried
They
to
were
do.
plus.
No, they're
They
a
were
bonus,
plus 1 to
yeah.
awe, is what
Yeah,
it was.
okay.
Aye.
Okay,
So if you want to just awe them away, that'd be great.
can sorry, I really want to understand so I maximum my turn because we will die if anything is amiss. There's 50, we have to reach 50 chase points to end the chase, right?
Or the 5th checkpoint.
Or the 5th checkpoint. We do not know how to get to the 5th checkpoint. We just have to. Okay, just double checking that it's not something that I should have been aware of.
At the rate we're going, it's better to just keep riding for the checkpoint than to try and, fill
Kill
all
these
of the
guys.
points.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I am going to try to. Right now they're not on me, so I'm gonna try to evade because I get a point if I successfully evade. So that way
You can
At
either
least-
evade or you can do like a special extra or something that isn't an attack roll and try to slow them down.
Oh, they
get
improvise,
creative.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
improvise.
Okay, I'm just trying to think.
Like literally
have-
throw shit out of your
I was
saddlebag.
thinking about
It's so
doing that,
serious.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have a rope.
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna
Just want to
Can I-
emphasize this, and I know this is gonna. I'm so sorry. This is gonna trigger you out, Miranda. But this is
It's
the most.
fine.
This is the most danger you've been in.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is a
no,
big deal.
I got it. This
Yeah.
is why I'm like, this is why now I'm not even an accent. I'm not
You.
this
the
is
rolls,
a tabletop our game
rolls-
now. I'm a board game.
The rolls tonight have led to this moment happening to the point where I'm actively trying to kill you now.
Yeah.
Because that's what must happen. Yeah.
Okay, okay, if I throw shit behind me, if I throw my bedroll and stuff like that, there's also a chance I hit Strider, Anduin, Ryuth, right?
Potentially.
If you fail we'll ask what kind of a roll it is first.
What is the
Because if you're
roll,
not
yeah.
good in it.
Is it athletics to throw stuff?
Uh,
Please tell me if it's athletics.
I would take an athletics roll. Yeah.
I've also been able to roll
Athletics is my
battle,
best
so
stat.
it's your
I
best
have 4
stat.
pips in it. Yeah, I have
Oh,
4
wow.
pips in athletics. Because I was like, I want to build a tiny berserker who can like actually do damage
Sure.
and athletics stuff. But then being on a horse and not having any use of a bow and literally not being able to do anything because I'm a tiny hobbit with a tiny little sword on a horse.
You do have a lot of points in sword, right? Because you have wargs coming in on your right side.
Yeah, I have 4 points. Okay, I'm gonna take a bedroll, and the wargs coming in on my right, I would like to throw my bedroll at them
Lantern.
to trip them up.
Lantern. A bedroll is gonna hit somebody and bounce right off. It's
Okay,
soft.
okay.
It's a bedroll. Use
Okay,
glass.
yeah, I'll use my windproof lantern. I'll just, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're tossing out party items now. Oh,
Yeah,
it's desperate.
It's that serious. It's that
It's
serious.
desperate.
Yeah. Okay, am I
Please
rolling
make an
athletics?
check, yes.
Okay.
You don't get a bonus from the rally on this, unfortunately.
Can I ask another really crazy question? Is there any chance that I'm like randomly gonna get more shadow in the next like?
Well, I don't think we know that. Yeah.
I
tell you
know,
that.
but okay. I am gonna use a hope for this.
You just take one of mine.
Are you sure?
That means you get 2.
Share the shadow.
You get 2 of mine, and I... in the last 2 encounters, I've used 0 hope. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm sweating
Great
now.
success. Oh my god. Great success.
Okay.
Can
Viper, you
Wow.
throw
I
this.
widen?
You throw
Yeah.
this lantern, and the oil sort of splashes from the interior of the lantern, and the whatever the ignition part is of the lantern. I don't know if it's lit already, if you have it hanging off the side of the horse or what.
Yeah.
But you throw it, it catches a spark, and the oil sort of lights up. You manage to throw it, and 2 of the warg riders coming in from the side fall back. They will not engage this
Okay.
round.
Okay. Did I do any damage to them at all with the fire?
Doesn't matter. They're not engaged
doesn't
on this
matter.
round.
You're keeping us alive.
That's like really good.
Okay,
That's
okay.
really good.
Okay,
That's
okay,
almost
okay.
better than
Okay,
doing
okay.
any damage.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, cool. That's it for me then. Thank you.
Strider.
That was good. That was very good. That was very good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the help, everyone.
Oh, you did that yourself.
Strider
Anduin
will...
had bonus die.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you suggested the lantern.
Okay.
Come on, Strider. He's the only one with plot armor, the little shit.
He was actively trying to protect you guys, the hobbits.
I know. I know.
Lean into the plot
Protect
armor.
the
That's what we
hobbits.
do. Lean into
We
the
need
plot
to get
armor.
we need to get the plot armor behind us to tank some hits.
Just hear me out. Let's throw Strider at them. Okay? Long enough.
Yeah, you literally can't.
It's like when you have an immortal NPC and you just leave it in a room full of baddies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a roll.
Oh god.
Oh, that's Sauron. Okay.
You got a Sauron rune?
I did.
For real?
I did. Yep. Okay.
You think I might puke?
Can I call?
What
can I
did
call?
we do?
Can I call
Like,
bullshit
what?
and get another roll this time with the picture? Because I can't
Hold on.
trust
It
you.
really is
So-
Sauron.
Hold
I'm
on.
saying
Are you,
petty
hold on. Are you
things.
Wait,
ready
are
for
they
some?
weary and shit? Sorry.
They are weary, yes.
I need to do
good.
some
He didn't-
expert lawyering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready for
Let's
some
go.
expert lawyering?
Yeah.
He should also be able to take a fatigue point and re-roll it.
I mean,
So
The Rangers even have a special trait called Endurance of the Ranger, where they don't even get fatigue from traveling.
so Strider, I have Strider with his own special bullshit. Unfortunately, that's not
Okay.
a thing.
Damn it.
Okay. Okay. Strider is going to peel off from the group, and he will say,
Strider's gonna leave us.
Because
says-
we all die, and he survives into.
a
Yeah,
nice
he
man.
says,
lovely fella.
I gotta go.
I'll take care of the reinforcements.
What reinforcements? You?
Those two.
She's gonna kill the 2 and leave me to deal with 10, okay?
Imagine he just leaves us.
The Sauron roll was
Sorry,
him
guys,
just
I had a
deciding to leave us for dead.
Pretty much.
Oh my god!
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
Okay.
This is really bad.
He makes a bad decision.
Yep,
Is what happens.
That's, yeah.
So, okay. The Warg Riders. Oh boy. Okay.
How many are not engaged in this round? Just so that people listening can keep an idea of how much worse this could have been.
So,
That tremble in your voice. Somebody's dying tonight, folks.
yeah. So there's 2 out of 8 that are not engaging right now.
Oh.
Plus
Does that include the big one?
the boss.
Oh.
Okay. You were 1 shy of maximum on everything. It was pretty much the worst rolls you guys could have made. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rioth, the first one will try to attack you.
Oh my god.
Good
Okay.
luck on
Oh my
the
God.
first round,
Again,
everybody.
I'm gonna
Good luck.
But before we get too far into this, before you start rolling his attacks, how did I end up, I veered off, ran through obstacles, came back, and somehow I'm in front of Rioth? I don't understand why I wouldn't just, fall back in line with him, because the idea was to tank hits together if we had to.
Right. I think just because of the nature of the fact that I can't have the entirety of the map, you peeled off. Rioth is still their main focus of attention. You managed to get one to pull away. So this is just kind of the way that it's working right now, because technically you're a little bit away from the group, just a little bit. So Rioth has most of the attention right now.
All right.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Good luck, buddy. I'm nervous for you. I closed all the
I
windows.
can't look.
I feel good.
What? It's
I feel good.
mathematically probable that we're gonna have
weary.
a couple of us die in the first couple rounds.
They're weary.
Oh,
and
that's
we've-
right, they're
weary.
weary.
We've beaten odds before.
That was so good. If I could give you an Oscar for play, that was it.
If I could give you a big kiss on the mouth.
This is called bribing.
Is that not a bribe?
This is called horny fear. When she's fearing for her life, we know what
Fear
happens.
boner.
Fear boner.
Listen, I just met a lot of shadow hands, okay?
I keep
Miranda.
clicking the wrong thing because I'm so nervous. All right.
Oh my god.
That's a Gandalf rune. That is a miss.
Oh, get
One
fucked.
down.
Wonderful.
First
Sorry,
goblin
this is Lord of the Rings.
atop the Warg Rider. Rioth, you're now seeing how many of them are charging forth. They're sort of moving in tandem. They're well practiced. These are veteran Warg Riders. They know what they're doing. They move in packs. This first one misses, however. The second one. A weary failure.
Weary failure for them for
Gandalf.
once.
Oh, Gandalf.
The third one, Rioth.
Oh my Gandalf.
Come on. Oh!
That
All
is
right,
a
you can
piercing
shake this
blow.
off. You can shake this off.
Okay, Rioth. I need you to make a protection roll. Injury rating
Hey.
15.
Who has him as a focus?
Hope.
You need to please give him a hope, please.
I do if needed. If
yeah.
there's no one
Yeah.
else that
I
can, then
think-
take mine.
Yeah.
Protection roll. Injury rating 15.
Oh God, this is I think this would be one hit, one kill. I think.
Any
Oh,
bonus die?
Yes,
Two
2 from
from
me.
Anduin.
Take them.
Two.
Okay. Great success.
Oh! That's right.
Right.
That's how you do.
Okay.
Oh God,
Okay.
I am sweating.
You get 1 extra parry rating because you've gotten an extra success on this for this round.
Oh, bump that up.
Okay. I've added it.
The fourth one will now strike. You are in forward stance as well, yes?
Aye.
Okay.
Come on. Come
Oh my
on!
That is another piercing blow, buddy.
Did your armor? Did you put your armor rating up by one?
I did.
Okay, mother.
What is your armor rating?
My armor rating?
Or parry
It's my
rating?
parry rating. It's
Oh, parry.
15
That's what I
now.
meant.
You can see it as the target number.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. Thank you. Okay.
I can give you hope again. I am.
Okay.
My hope battery is very short. I am nearly out.
Yeah. I can give you one, but when he gives you one, you get two, and I think this might be worth just one more, Anduin, and then I'll take it from here.
I failed it.
Oh.
Oh, shit. You will take a wound, Rioth.
Okay.
But you're not out.
So I roll 1d12
You-
now, aye?
Check the wounded box on your character sheet and roll a d12.
Eight.
Okay. This is a severe injury with sort of normal circumstances. You would heal from this in about 8 days.
Yeah, but
We
luckily for
see-
you, you're just gonna die. So
We see the Goblin Rider sort of move in, and they're sort of moving in a line for a second. And we see the axe of Rioth go up, and the Goblin Rider's spear, the front Warg Rider just moves out of the way, and the one from behind moves forward, the spear charging forward, and stabs Rioth just below the armpit. And there's a horrible yowl of pain as Rioth takes a wound. Not good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
there's still another,
Yes, there's
and then another.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You've
Yeah,
done
2
4.
more.
Yeah.
And then
How hurt is Rioth? Like, I can see half of our party's health, but not the other half.
you saw Rioth get stabbed pretty well just there. And that was also 3 damage, Rioth.
Oh, yeah, I've added
Yeah,
it.
yeah, okay.
And the other.
Okay. Another spear. 5 of 6.
Come on.
Gandalf, come on.
Come on.
A failure.
Oh, that's fine.
Weary failure.
That weary made a huge difference.
This spear
Yeah.
strikes out towards you, Rioth, and you manage to just barely deflect it with the haft of your axe. The last of the veteran Warg Riders fails again.
Yes!
Spear strikes out, and again, Rioth, you just barely manage to parry it. Then, the large goblin in the back, covered in face paint. You hear the goblins chanting, Golthak, 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 Golthak. And as they do, this goblin pulls a large war bow and takes aim.
May I argue that I specifically taunted him last turn?
You can argue all you want. But we'll have to wait and see what happens next session.